Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the PooDoo Crew. It is Sunday. It is the fun day. And I'm here with Claire, Mark,
Hello.
and the watcher himself, Chris Rhines.
Coming in hot.
That's what I was going to say. Wow.
There it is.
It's going to be that kind of week.
Yeah.
Picante.
Pretty busy week. Pretty exciting
Especially
week.
for two of you, because you're...
Oh, my gosh.
What the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, Skeleton Crew was fantastic. We'll definitely talk about that. And the Game Awards kind of put me and Claire through a spiral there.
I'm not gonna cry.
You're not, yeah.
I'm not gonna cry talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not joking about literally the fact that it's bringing up and there's tears in my eyeballs right now.
Genuine reactions.
It's
live.
happening. It is happening. I'm so happy.
How long has it
Claire,
been since number
report.
3?
2015 is when it originally came out.
So
Wow.
9 years.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh, all right, so that game took 9 years,
Yeah.
9 years. Yeah.
So you got that before GTA?
or whenever it's coming out. But I get Chris. You gotta get over it when it takes 10 years for Dragon Age to come out. Why is it different for me, Rogue? Why don't you tell me that? Why
Yours
is it
came
different
out.
It
Mine's not out yet. Mine's not out.
for me? No, but he's been saying
Valid
this
point,
for
Claire.
years.
Mine's not out. I just heard it existed this week.
Valid point. You know how long
No,
I've been
see,
waiting
you're
for a
not
new
listening.
Versatile
You're not listening. Because
I
it was
was-
like I couldn't do. For years, I was like, "Man, where's this game?" You're like, "Get over it, calm down."
I didn't
Calm
say
down.
that. I didn't say that.
Let the record show, I did not say that.
No, this is all rope because he hates me.
Right. Again,
Probably, yeah.
See?
out of context. I said no. They're obviously making one. These games take time.
You did not say that with that much of a level head. No, it was.
Yeah, because every 40 minutes you're like,
That's not true.
okay, who's lying now? Whenever there's a conference, and you're like, Dragon Age, BioWare. Listen, I need you to look beyond BioWare. There are
Got to
other
look
games
beyond
out
BioWare.
there, and your game came out, and you love it. Do you not love it?
I'm currently playing 3 playthroughs at once.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because you're that invested. Okay, I know how you feel, man. I have 500 hours in Elden Ring, and that game was literally evil.
Evil. That is one thing that Ethan who just started playing Dragon Age tonight, said, I'm used to playing Elden Ring. That's what I've been playing lately. I feel relaxed.
Oh, yeah. Like Dragon Age, like it's high stakes in Dragon Age, but it's high stakes. But there's what's the levity? Hope.
Yeah. Hope.
No.
What is that? After watching Elden Ring, I don't know her.
In Dragon Age, with everything that's going on in these elven gods you got to deal with, you can at least go to a restaurant
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
you know,
and have something nice, sit down with your friends and eat something.
you don't
That's
eat
nice.
Elden Ring, you consume.
There's no
That's
food.
nice.
You can
There's no food nor chairs for you to sit with friends in Elden Ring.
There's
I
actually
see
chairs. You just destroy them with your roll.
Yeah.
all the chairs, those spikes.
No one sits. Pain, only pain,
Only pain.
only pain. And Claire has seen all the pain. DLC and all.
I did. I got it in one whole block. I got months of pain. I got about 6 months of pain.
6 months of pain. Yeah, it's painful. But yes, Witcher 4 is real. 9 years. Open the show with it. These jerks.
Why would I couldn't think of anything else for the rest of the night because you just like dropped that on at the beginning And then I'm supposed to sit there for another 3 fucking hours?
It was a good one.
I'm supposed to be a human being and be able to, like, focus on other things happening?
It was a good one. And I'll tell you this. My bingo card was off. Outside of, like, hopefully seeing Virtual Fighter, which we did, but
We did.
I didn't see
Very cool.
any Resident Evils. I didn't
No GTAs, no Skyrums,
no
no Scrolls.
no Half-Life 3, which I was holding in my back pocket, like pocket thing that comes out. But yeah, fantastic show. The excitement of just getting ready to tell you that you're about to have your little socks rocked off by watching said trailer. You're like, yes,
Yeah.
I got something to tell you. It's awesome.
That was something very special.
A lot of stuff that I'm interested in. That game, Split Fiction.
Split Fiction looks
awesome.
great.
That looks awesome.
I wish we could be in the exact same room so that we could BX Gaming play Split Fiction, because that looks so
be
cool.
Awesome on like a couch co-op thing. Yeah,
Right.
That'd be great. Split Fiction looks awesome. That'll be a great show. It's like, oh, here's this sci-fi writer and this fairy tale.
Yeah, fantasy writer.
Fantasy writer who is at this like lab, who has a chance to have their story simulated, and they get knocked in the same simulation
on accident, they have to navigate some combination of their sci-fi and fantasy stories, which are melding on top of each other. They don't know each other, and they have to work together to get out of the simulation.
They're both fighting.
That's rad as hell.
Yeah.
Yes, Ray. Please start with 3.
Yeah, please.
And you don't even have to worry about 1 and 2.
You don't.
Don't even have to worry about her. We don't know her. I don't know why everybody's a her. It's not true to the story of the novels. It's not true to the world. No.
You won't walk that way home anymore.
We don't feel that way about Triss Marigold, and we never have, but apparently in the games we do. So by the time that you get to his one true love, who it's always been, and nobody else has ever really been a contender, you have a choice? No, you do not. It is fated. You are with Yennefer. And I don't care if she's a little bitchy. We love her. She will murder everyone for you, okay? She's spicy. But she's a queen who smells of lilac and gooseberries. Sorry.
So what Claire is trying to say is
play the 3.
Enjoy Witcher 3. Watch
play
the video on 1 and 2.
Yes, but 1 and 2, you don't need it. You don't need
They are
it.
still supposedly remaking the first Witcher game.
How much are we? How much remaking? How much? Are we talking graphics or complete story override?
It's a remake. I don't know. They could make it honorable to the books. They could make it so that
it's going to be a lot of work that way.
I bet. But I bet you'll be here for it in 10 years.
I will.
See, Chris?
I will.
It all works out.
But no, it's just if you have not played the games, honestly, just what I recommend is if you have access to them, listen to the audiobooks of the Witcher, especially The Last Wish and Sword of Destiny. That'll set you right up for the whole premise, which is grumpy man reluctantly says destiny isn't real. Grumpy Witcher man says destiny's not real. It's not real. Don't believe in it. It's not a thing. Is told, hey, you're going to end up with this kid. This kid's your destiny. And he's like, nope, don't want it. Don't believe in it. If I just walk away, it's not really I don't believe in destiny. That's poppycock. And lo and behold, destiny throws them together. Reluctant man who is unable to love finds this child, becomes father figure, and his entire world changes, and he will move heaven and earth for this child, and he helps her grow into the amazing young woman that you will get to play as in The Witcher 4. And you will love her, and you will cry over her, and you will watch little Ciri grow up, and you will kill everybody for her.
There will be murders.
There will be murders. Many of them. But you're a good guy. Just people are racists against Witchers, man.
Yeah.
It's not your fault that your mom gave you up to these weirdos who gave you a poison and put you on the end of death, and then you came back and you had all these weird powers and shit. That's not your fault that your mom gave you up to those weirdos. But now you're protecting the people and they don't even care. But this child loves you and looks up to you and wants to be you when she grows up. And now you get to play as her.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It was a genuine reaction we had.
And she's queer, and she's cute, and she's got both sorcery, and she's a witcher, and we love her. She's the best of all worlds, and she's a princess. Oh, sorry. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
The books are amazing. Go read them.
They opened that show really strong.
Yeah.
And then they had the balls to be like, oh, here's some Elden Ring to go on top of your freak out of The Witcher 4. And I was like, I would like to breathe through my nose.
I
Video Game Awards.
Yeah, I think I held my breath for a solid 10 minutes. I was probably getting blue on the stream by the end of it. I was like, and then, you know what they did after the Elden Ring?
What did they do, Claire? Tell them.
They presented an award for best performance by a voice actor or by an actor in a video game. Mm-hmm. And they had Troy Baker come out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they had he who will not be named because he sucks. But he worked in the Great Circle. He's the Skyrim guy. Todd. Fuck you, Todd.
Todd Howard.
Fuck you, Todd. They came out to present the award, made Indiana Jones jokes, and Harrison Ford walked out to present the award and gave compliments to Troy Baker and made jokes and said, screw your teleprompter, I'm going to talk. And
he gave up quick.
He gave up. He's like, I'm over your shit.
He was like, I don't know, kid.
He just kind of like, I'm Harrison Ford.
He's like not for me. Just give me a list of names. I'm Harrison Ford, bitch. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know, kid. Video games are weird.
What am I doing here?
Thanks for the 20 grand. But yeah, Harrison Ford came out.
Wild.
Talked about Indiana Jones.
Cool.
Still haven't played it yet.
Yeah, because I have a PlayStation.
Same here.
I'm not going to play it until you guys play it. So how about that? I'm protesting.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. What, is it supposed to be like a year before we get?
It's not even
March.
It's not even a year.
Oh, okay. So it's cool. I can wait. I can wait. I have other stuff to keep me busy until then, so that's okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm fine. And then we can play because I do want to play it. Like it looks really cool.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
I want to PX game it, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Waiting. You know, I know it's good. I saw the reviews. I trust that team in Bethesda. They did all the Wolfenstein games. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a game keeping me occupied right now. Otherwise, I'd be frothing at the mouth. But you know, it is what it is.
It's all right.
Wait for the content. Yes. But yeah, man, they were killing it. A lot of correct games won, in my opinion.
Yes, look at you people.
Astrobot crushing it.
I'm excited to play that. I haven't played it.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I love cute. You know me.
Yeah.
I live in the Zelda franchise, okay?
Yes.
I'm here for cute.
Right. It's also very cool that a platformer won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit. People still care about this type of games.
It's almost like we grew up loving those kinds of games, and we still love them.
Another big one was Okami 2. That's huge. That was huge. And like, he's in the crowd. I was like, why is he in the crowd? Because he just left Platinum Games. People don't know. Clover was a subsect of development team owned by Capcom, who were responsible for Okami, Beautiful Joe, Killer 7, God Hand, like a lot of like interesting games. And then God Hand, it kind of like flopped, but like it's also very expensive because this game was like rare because they didn't make a lot of it because of how bad it did. They pulled it and they let Clover go. Clover becomes Platinum, who are behind like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance and Bayonetta and all these like really, really good Vanquish and all these games that these guys were making over in Clover. And then he just recently left Platinum. And I was like, oh man, what does this mean? Well, he opened up a new studio called Clovers, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of cool to see that their first game is like one of their first like beloved games. So
that's cool. And I never played it, but it was really fun sitting there to listen to Chris Ryan's voice jump about 4 octaves.
Yeah.
When he realized what was happening.
It's coming! Yeah. As soon as I saw the red on the wolf, I was like, oh my God, it's Amaterasu. Wild. Beautiful game. It looks like watercolor strokes, the entire game.
Really pretty.
Pretty game. Yes, that was a big announcement. Man, so much. Virtual Fighter is real and it exists. And there hasn't been a Virtual Fighter in like 15 years.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
So
mad variations of 5.
Like, yeah. Like there was a time where Tekken and Virtual Fighter were like at the same number, and now Tekken's at 8. And Virtual Fighter stopped at 5. So that'll give you, it's been 3 Tekken since the Virtual Fighter game has come out. Like, so I was.
And Tekkens are still out here winning awards.
Oh yeah, they won Best Fighting Game.
Yeah.
Easily. And they crushed that trailer. And it's the Yakuza team who is on the biggest rise right now. All of their games are just winning. They're just so good.
If you watch that reaction and the discovery, we kind of realized what it was.
Yeah,
there was a lead-in was like, hey, wait a minute, because there's a shoulder ram that was done that knocked the character through the wall, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
That's a move.
I couldn't think of the name at the time, Akira Yuki, but I couldn't think of the name at the time, and you were like, that's a Hazuki move, and that's also true from Shenmue,
right?
So I'm like, in that split second, I'm like, this is either some Shenmue, or it's fucking Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
It's one of the
VF came up.
And that VF came in. And that was it.
I was like an unattended grilled cheese. I was just
unattended grilled cheese.
You know, I'm getting cold, y'all.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that's happened. I missed that game.
Oh my God. And then they like showed like a little bit of the gameplay at the end. And I was like, don't you dare it.
And it was, you know, like, was it Akira versus Anne Bryant?
Sarah Bryant, yeah.
Sarah. Anne Bryant. No, Anne Bryant made the Transformers theme song. My bad. Yes.
Yes.
Nerd glasses adjusted.
He adjusted 6 glasses on his face at once. And Brian. Oh man, what else did we see?
What didn't we see?
What didn't we see?
Actually, we do know what we didn't see.
We know
we touched on it. We touched on
it. Yeah. Jeez, man.
Intergalactic.
Planetary.
I was like, where's
whatever fucking game? Right enter something space.
It looks good.
Intergalactic: The Last Prophet, I believe it is called.
Heretic Prophecy.
Heretic Prophecy.
And you play as Jordan. Found out her name. Her name is Jordan.
Jordan.
She seems to be a space bounty hunter. Hunting Kimyo Nyanjani, and I am for it.
Yes, and yes.
I love the music heading into it. I love that it went into Pet Shop Boys. It's a sin because at that point I was like, yes, please.
Just check every box for me.
I love
fantastic too.
Love that she flies a space Porsche.
Her jacket,
love that
jacket,
right? Cute butchy character.
Yeah.
Adorable. Also, not who I thought it was, but Tati Gabrielle. Who is great.
Who was the villain in the Uncharted movie.
Yep.
And she's playing Nora from Last of Us 2 in season 2. So she's Naughty Dog then.
Yeah, also, she's in the Naughty Dog family.
Since we've seen this trailer, there's been an in-game shot of what people believe is the cast. And it's a Polaroid of people hanging out at a bar. And you see Camille, you see Jordan, and then you see 3 other people. You see the voice actor of Jesse, but not the face model.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to be using his face with his voice.
Cool.
In it, and what people believe is the model, not about the voice and face model for Maria in Last of Us 2. So they're using their people.
I love that.
Right.
Also, in Naughty Dog, I trust. In Druckmann, I trust.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. They got good folks on their team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that game, I was like, well, shit. Now I gotta.
And then they like showed us a little bit of like, which I like how Naughty Dog does this a lot. They'll have their grandiose trailer of the reveal because we're not going to. Me and Claire know how this kind of goes. They're going to show a lot of in-game, non-in-game stuff for a while.
A lot of cinematic stuff.
Stuff, and then we're going to get that special gameplay reveal. And then we're going to get that gameplay reveal with the HUD. And that's when you know it's going to be real because it's like, oh, there's a life bar and shit now.
Also, shout out to the chat for saying exactly what I'm thinking. New Jack and Daxter when?
Exactly.
And so help me, there better be a Crash Bandicoot cameo. Yes. If we can do it in Uncharted, we can do it in this game. We have Porsche, okay? This is a universe where Crash Bandicoot better exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on.
When's the release for that, by the way?
There is no release date.
No release yet. Okay, but still, I was like, from the moment like when the music started, I was like, okay, I like the vibe already, right? And it's just like, yeah, it's
so
just
cool.
So there's 4 people casted so
got
far.
Me sold, so yeah.
Camille and Johnny's character's name is Colin Graves.
Okay.
Nice.
Tony Dalton's in it from Better Call Saul.
Okay.
He's Lalo Salomon. I don't know. I never watched Better Call Saul. He's an actor. And Stephen A. Chang, who is Jesse in the Last of Us game. But his face now, as well as his voice. Yeah. And Tatiana Gabrielle, as Jordan A. Munn. So, yeah. I'm all the way in. And at the end of the trailer, they gave us little hints of what the gameplay will be like. We saw the weapon, with very cool
sword,
laser
sword.
It's a laser sword, but it's like has like an EKG volume.
Yeah, a little bit.
And like the blades, and I was like, that's fucking rad. I would like to use that in everything I see. And
also,
chop this robot in half, and you're like, yeah.
And the other true blessing of this trailer was the memes.
Yes, the memes were
of just Tati Gabrielle with the soda leaning back.
Yeah,
incredible
on everything.
I love it. I'm obsessed.
It was a great trailer, and the best is when she blasts off, and they give it to her at the end. It's like from the studio who brought you, and they were like
everything
Crash
you've ever loved.
And when we saw Crash Bandicoot, the fact that we have seen the words Crash Bandicoot and me and Claire like absolute shit, and then it says Jack and Daxter, we're like, you list everything. And it was like, and the Last of Us, I was like, it has a
yes.
And it was like, the Last of Us, so we were like,
yeah. And it's so funny, like at the beginning though, they showed the Naughty Dog, and we just went, huh?
Yeah, we were like, and then they had the Tracking Lines logo at the end on the VHS, and they had the old PlayStation logo.
So good.
Man. Relax. Where's my $5? I gotta pay my movie ticket.
He's like, that's right. You gotta send him $5 for the movie ticket.
I want to pay with my Wicked movie ticket with reparations.
Oh my!
Yeah, PayPal us. PayPal the entire African American race for that shit.
Chris, you should have never been at the Wiz. That's still the funniest. The funniest.
You know, Wizard of Wiz, and like that's just the Wizard of Oz.
So funny. So funny.
Why don't you ease on back up that road?
Oh God. I can't.
Fiddlesticks. So, also Chris the Insider guest Turok's back. Turok's back, Mark.
I think one.
Chris is known for fucking years, apparently. Claire was there. She saw him slip.
I saw it. I saw it happen.
Mark won't let it go.
Turok? I was like, Better not be Turok. Oh, it's Turok. Yes.
So good.
I'm not even into that game. I just know what it looks like.
You just know because you are a part of the email chain.
I'm behind all the closed doors.
Right, the Zoom calls and we know, man.
That's me.
No, see your fucking game, dude.
That's how I knew that GTA wasn't happening.
I know you're trapped. I know you're trapped, dude. I know you're trapped. Okay. See right through you, brother.
Yeah. So The Witcher, we're talking what, 28, maybe 30?
No,
or we talking like
No,
I think realistically,
why you gotta say that?
End of 2026, probably 27. Let's be real here. Yeah. That was a teaser. That was a 4-minute teaser.
Yeah.
That was,
and there was no gameplay.
No gameplay.
We got a minute, but it's okay. Just do it right.
Then the Russo's brothers came on screen because they directed this trailer for this game that looks nothing like the trailer. It was live action, to be fair. It was a live action trailer for a game that's like anime style cell shaded, but it was gorgeous. And it gave us a release date finally for this game I've been waiting for so long.
Which one was that?
It's called Berserker. It's from the DNF
right.
series, which is a Korean dungeon crawling.
Did he say making fun?
You were talking about, right?
But yeah, that was an awesome trailer.
I like that.
Speaking of anime games,
everything was an anime game.
Oh my god!
So many.
Claire and Chris found out how serious the gacha game whole is, and it's like after
the same universe, or
it's all who knows. It's after you know when Bane hit the bomb and the stadium. It was that big. It's that big of a hole.
Yeah. It's just unbelievable how many games, how much the formula is cute anime girly in some form of a schoolgirl outfit, big boobs. And that's that's a very successful model judging from the trailers we saw.
Like over there you have that, and then you have like Fortnite.
Complicated dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It took everybody 4 hours to get dressed.
Yeah.
So those are gacha games. They are called gacha games because it's a take on the gacha machines from Japan. They're designed to make you spend money and play over and over again.
Yeah.
Literally hits the word gacha. That's why they all had a cell phone component to it. You notice that? They were all like, and available for Apple and you're like, oh, okay. Because you want that bread. You want us on it at all times.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, literally.
Also,
got the money.
Yes, Chris. This is my Christmas present from Christopher Swift. And it is Jar Jar as the Statue of David.
Exactly.
And so of course he is here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Misa ripped.
Michelangelo's Banks. he's
so ripped.
So funny.
Also, Secret Level came out this week.
Dude.
Yes, and I've not watched it yet, damn it. The Pac-Man game I heard was a trip, right?
Pac-Man one is different now, Mark. It's so different. I don't know what Pac-Man was, but
I have conflicted feelings about my entire life now.
Man.
Yeah.
Man. So the first half was this week, the second half is next week. They gave us 8, and I think 8 next week as well. But
yes.
The Dungeons and Dragons opening episode will fucking change you.
It's
You'll
great.
be like,
so good.
We're in it.
Can y'all make this a show?
So it's that one episode from each of the series is what's out now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's like somewhere from like 10 to like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
episodes.
like 9 to 50. Yeah,
they're short.
Like that, And they'll tell
easy
you
to
the
get through.
game. They'll tell you the game and then the colon, whatever the title is.
Yeah, which was also fun for me because a lot of these games I haven't played.
Like the New World, I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that.
On this island where they don't die, they can just come back and shit.
Yeah, I knew nothing about that.
Oh yeah, Arnold was so good because Arnold Schwarzenegger voices guys. Like he voices this arrogant buff king.
Incredible.
Who's trying to challenge another.
So
king,
funny.
But it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But it's Arnold. Yeah.
Like just checking every. It was like a reunion tour of his sound effects. It was
so funny.
Every time I hit, I was like, yes.
It was like a fucking big show.
It's so good.
I rewinded a certain part of a scream 5 times.
Yes.
It was like longest episode in the series for me, honestly. It took me like 30 minutes to watch that fucking thing.
So good. I really I didn't know anything about Sifu until you told me about Sifu, and I loved that episode. That's one of my favorite episodes of
and the
this
whole gimmick of
batch.
Sifu was great.
So cool.
And about how like his dad gave, because in the opening of Sifu you play as the villain of the game.
Oh, interesting.
And you go through your father's temple and you just body everybody with all the moves you can eventually unlock as the character you grow up to play as.
Cool.
So it gives you the incentive of like, not only do I want to learn all these moves, but I want to beat this guy who I just played to kill my dad.
Yeah.
And you're like a kid hiding in the cabinet watching it, and you get to pick if you want to be a male or a female for like as your character, and like one of the dudes kills you, but you had the talisman on, so you come back to life, and they don't know because they leave. Because the whole gimmick is you have this magical talisman, but if you die, you come back to life, but it ages you. And you're younger.
And you learn new stuff. You got more skills.
Yeah, you get more skills and you're stronger. But the push off is you have but a certain window to learn certain moves because you won't be able to do that older because you're not as agile. So the goal is in the game was to stay as young as possible.
Right.
So the youngest you could be is 20, and the oldest you could be is 75. You have like the long like pie may beard and the long ponytail, like you get all that shit. But but you get to see him go through like his life in like one night of fighting people. And the game isn't that bloody, but it was awesome to see
it was so
style
cool
with that. And I was like, man, Sifu look, oh God.
And the way that they set it up with the dumpling seller and the way that they just like bookended that story, I was like, oh, that was good. That was a lovely little piece of storytelling there.
The one that really, outside of Pac-Man, the one that really had me like, oh my God.
Pac-Man's going to keep you up at night.
Was Unreal Tournament.
Was
fucking amazing.
So good.
I was like, what's happening here?
I'm like, I don't know this game, but why am I rooting against humanity?
Well, they handled it like
we all deserve to die.
It reminded me of the Tron Legacy Coliseum shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, everyone's at this Coliseum to watch these robots get killed by these humans. And this one robot's just learning and learning and learning and watching these people die. And they're all getting taken out. And they found out that his code name is Zan, which is an actual throwback to Unreal Tournament games. He's like this super unkillable robot. He's been in a few games. So it was called Unreal's The Rise of Zan. Dude, I was like, what the fuck is this? It's so good.
It was so cool.
Like evil corporate entities watching from the window, like, we must stop this robot. You're like, dude, this is so cool.
Like, no, they're thinking they got feelings. You've been abusing them for years and they're fighting back.
And now he learns how to use the weapons and how to fight back. And like, it was just, and how to
lead his people to victory. You're like, honestly, my God.
Like, it's so impressive how they can narrow all this storytelling down without words or not many words within 9 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That was a completely concise and super compelling story in 15 minutes. Yeah.
But Pac-Man, you must eat. You must eat.
I'm not hungry, man.
The ghosts only come out at night. You can kill them, but their eyes remain. I was like, that's like in Pac-Man.
That's like in Pac-Man.
The eyes do run away when you kill them.
Like when they walked out into the world for the first time and he grabs the
cherries.
Yeah, I was like, ha, ha,
yeah. You're like, whoa, Pac-Man.
I had a little ha-ha. I lost my ha-has real quick, though.
Oh, yeah, you lose the ha-has real quick.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's the most love, death, and robotsy of the episode so far.
Yeah. Like Mark,
it like really goes there.
It was so good, but I'm also so upset I watched it. I would not unwatch it, but I'm also a little upset about it. I gotta sit with this.
How clever these fuckers are. I'm telling Claire about this episode, right? And then we're watching the Game Awards, and they show the new Pac-Man game, and
it's this.
Yeah.
And it's this.
It's this.
Why is it this?
I get to play
it. No, it looks great, but I hate that it's this.
Yeah. There's no maze. There's no waka. It's not there. It's not happening.
I hate this world.
It's
naked man with sword scared.
Pac-Man somehow, but it is completely.
Elden Pack.
You must eat.
Elden Pack.
Elden Pack, dude.
It's
not even Elden Pack. It's like no, dude. It's Pack Paradise. It's Hell's Paradise and Pac-Man put together.
I don't know anything about that being a paradise. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like Mark, do you remember the old Pac-Man cartoon?
Of course.
Yeah, throw that out the window and step on it.
Okay. Throw out of the window. Yeah. No. Don't throw it out the window. Throw it off the roof and have it land in a trash compactor, shredder style from
and then spit on it.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Casey Jones killed the guy.
No Miss Pac-Man, no family, no nothing.
No, nothing. Just pain.
No, ain't no miss, nothing.
And
He wish he had a family. You have a better chance of fighting back.
Mm-hmm.
You must eat.
If it's also anybody who's watching in the chat, if you don't watch any other episode from Secret Level, watch the Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Watch the Pac-Man one. I know I am disturbed, but it's a really great episode that takes something that we all know and love and is a lovely little happy part of our childhood and like, let's flip this for you.
Yeah.
And in a great way. Very creative. Yeah. Fuck my life, but super great episode of television. It's 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes of your life.
15 minutes and you're changed forever.
And you're changed.
I'm sitting here like, but you're supposed to be eating pellets.
But where are the pellets?
You're not even going to cook that?
I was like, the Pac-Man I know, and it doesn't.
I don't like this eat or be eaten world, but I guess that's Pac-Man.
I'm out of quarters.
Yeah. This is on some other shit.
Sounds
Besides, there was one that kept me like the one I keep. Besides, for me, D&D was great, and then there's another one that stood out for me, and that was Warhammer 40K.
Dude,
that was
first off, Chris Hemsworth's voiceover was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It makes me want to watch Transformers 1 even more now. He's a good voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I believe him. I believed him. But 40K, man, damn.
I'm still not playing Warhammer, but go off.
You're fine. Don't play. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of effort and time. And
less time.
Ooh. That's a really good point. That would be interesting to see what they do.
Dragon Slayer episode.
I guarantee that's going to happen in the second season.
That would be really, really, really cool.
I want a Dragon Slayer Super Dave crossover.
Yeah. Because as it is, like that game already had like
Space Ace, right?
Oh my God, Space Ace,
Space Ace.
Oh yes, I would love that. Oh my God. But those games both had bite, right? The fact that like death was very much a big part of it, right? And that the death was always comical in it.
Yeah.
So, funny. Yeah.
I mean, look.
Can I get a Sly Cooper?
Don't give me Claire.
I want a Sly Cooper. I will
jump out of my own window. I want a Sly Cooper so bad, and I want
him. I need to go in the other room and get my beanie. I have a winter hat that's got Sly Cooper on it. I love him. I love him.
Thieves Raccoons.
I want it. Raccoons. Trash Panda.
Trash Panda. He steals things,
He's a little thief.
He's Sly Cooper.
He's a Sly Cooper. He's not a regular Cooper.
He's a Sly Cooper.
To be fair, this is also not a regular Cooper.
No.
But we love them for it.
That's the Sly Cooper I want to play.
That's the Sly Cooper. I love you, Coop.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just not solving anything, eating snacks.
What a vibe.
What a vibe. Also, Claire got a new cozy game she's getting, that Shire game where you skip around.
Tales of the Shire is everything I've ever wanted. No stress, no worries in this world. Yeah. You just skip through the Shire. I want to plant my pumpkins and host dinners with my hobbit neighbors and go to the Green Dragon.
Is she skipping? I think she is skipping.
She was. Yeah,
she was
full on.
She was frolicking.
Full on frolic. I was like, I want to tend my little garden and grow food that I make into meals for my hobbit friends. Yeah. Have a cozy little spot by the fire. Oh my God, I want it.
10 out of 10 game.
That is 100% a 10 out of 10 game.
12 out of 10. Game of the next 3 years.
Game of every year.
Game of the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Move over, Ocarina of Time. Sly Cooper's back.
Sly Cooper's back.
And they're doing whatever the fuck they want. Is my controller broken? No, you're broken.
Oh, I love it. I want it. It'd be so good.
People were like, I don't know how to play this. I don't know why this game, the scores and it's skinny. The host of this game will be utterly confused.
God.
The Accolades trailer. Are they playing another game? Yeah.
It's a game within a game.
It's crazy.
Bringing it back to Uncharted. You play Crash Bandicoot in Uncharted.
Yeah, it's hard.
And it's hard.
You are reminded. You are reminded how hard Crash Bandicoot.
You're like, oh man, I made it through 3 Uncharted. Was it Uncharted 3? Made through 3 Uncharted games, but all of a sudden this is what's gonna stop me? Cool.
Yeah. I can't land on this box. Go.
Great.
Cool.
Thanks, Crash.
Just sword fought a man an hour ago.
But no, this is what's gonna stump me. Yeah.
Great. Speaking of swords, Onimusha's back, and I don't even begin how to fathom how to breathe out of the orifices I'm supposed to be breathing out of. Because I have been waiting for a new Onimusha for, I don't know, longer than it's been a virtual fighter in Limbo. So, like, about 20 years. The last one we got was a PlayStation 2 game where
crazy.
Jean Reno was a star in America. So,
oh my God. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. What was it? Like Mission Impossible, The Rock, and like,
hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Or like Ronan, he was in Ronan. But yeah, they're hiding the face of the character, and Onimusha is notorious for having real life people have the face of the actual protagonist. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they hired actors again. I hope not, because I wanted to be a animate, not a person's face, because the reason why we can't play Onimusha 2 is because it was the likeness of a deceased actor at the time. And the family now is like, no. So, and that's one of the better games that we can't play that. And it really sucks. And I don't think Jean Reno saying yes to Onimusha 3 being brought back for we never say never. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom came back, and so. But it'd be nice if I could get the other ones to play. But
see, the most recent one. I don't know what Onimusha.
Oh yeah, that was 4.
Is.
So
Dawn of Dreams. 2006.
Before that was Demon Siege. That's the last one.
That's 3. Yeah.
That's 3. Yeah. 4 was. It was 2 discs. I remember. It was lengthy, but the main character was.
It was a 2-disc game. Remember those times?
God awful. Oh yeah, it's god awful, dude. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is 2 PS5 discs. That's how big if you get the hard copy, that's how big that game is.
Jesus,
it's a big ass fucking game that's not done yet. Because give me your money, I guess. But yeah, what a show! What a fucking show! So for it. If you guys haven't watched those trailers, go back.
Go watch.
Honestly, it was better than last year. It was as good, if not better, than Summer Games Fest, which is the other thing they have during the summer. So that's the other cool. Jeff Keighley thing. But yeah, also check out Secret Level.
Check out The Witcher 3 if you haven't.
Yes, all that.
I'm looking at you, Ray. Go do it.
Do it.
You're gonna love it.
And so Skeleton Crew, episode 3 happened. Nick Frost continues to be the best.
Yes.
Pirate droid ever. I don't want to say droid ever, but pirate droid ever. He
certainly.
He has the top billing on that. Jude Law's very good at working with children. And I'm very excited because I was like, is this going to work? But, he seems to be, he's great. And I'm like, he's fooling me. And I'm like, I don't like you. I like you.
I like him.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I think it's the part of the problem is that it's Jude Law's face.
It's Jude Law's face.
And that doesn't help with me thinking that you're lying to me because I just want to be like, what are we doing now? Where are we going?
Yeah. Where are we going?
Tell me again.
The ends of the earth.
John Nanawood or whatever the heck your name is. I don't even know your name. Just tell me where we're going, baby.
Whatever your name is.
Crimson Jack, one of your many names.
Crimson Jack is a pretty baller-ass fucking Star Wars name.
Crimson Jack. I'm turning Crimson, Jack.
That sounds like a pirate captain's name.
Yeah.
That is an actual established Star Wars character.
Really?
Jack, yeah. So either he took the name or something. Yeah, he was in the old Star Wars Marvel comics and in one of the recent, what do you call it? Galactic Star Cruiser. He's one of those as well.
Not as I'm taking a sip.
I don't know why. Just Mehoff just makes me laugh. Not even this Jack Mehoff. It's like, what's his last name? Mehoff.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna pass. You're just not what we're looking for. I could never get a job.
You can't kick me off the stream. Nor would I ever want to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Criminy.
Yeah. These kids are so good.
They're so good.
We got to see the parents, and they all congregated like parents would if their kids were missing, and we're learning more about this planet at Aten and how the owl animatronic, which was awesome,
amazing.
It was so cool. It was very Zelda. I'm sure Claire had like a double take flashback, almost punched the screen.
Ba 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 ba.
I thought it was Exposition Owl.
Exposition Owl is a great name for K-Pora. Yeah. Incredible.
But yeah, it was awesome. Like how she's like this knower of the stars.
I love her.
It's very much like Agra from Dark Crystal.
Yes.
Because that's exactly what I thought when we got to that point.
Perfect. Yeah. Exactly what it is.
That's exactly. I was like, oh my god, it's Agra. I was like, that's kind of a cool take on the character. So.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
I love
in the form of a cool owl.
Yeah.
It's an owl cat. I love both of those things. Yeah. Put them together. It's perfect character design.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I think some people have missed the fact that the name of the pirate robot is based off of Smee from Peter Pan.
Oh yeah.
If we're going to the whole pirate thing, it's like people don't get that. They're all like, "That's a dumb name," and I'm like, "No, okay." I was like, "Dude, it's all spelled out for you. There's no way you can miss it."
I also love the interaction between him and Jude Law. And he's like, clean this up, Jordan. And he's like, I don't think you want to keep doing that to him.
Exactly. He
gonna stand up straight. There it is. There it is. Dude, when he goes, I, and then leave, and then comes back and goes, I. Pirates.
I love it.
You're a pet space rat that lives in your eyeball.
Yes.
Obsessed.
Rad. So good.
Who needs a parrot?
I'm just waiting for the moment where he betrays them and they get to really act their ass off and be upset with him and like Wim's dad during the whole like congregation is like spaced out because he's realizing how much of a bad father he is. Like he's like it's all flooding over, like it's all coming to him.
Yeah,
now. It's like
man, all the things he wishes he could have done.
I
he didn't have time for him. He's overworked.
I think our parents though will have that moment, to be honest, because there's a lot going on under the surface that isn't out in the open just yet.
Yeah,
and it's all going to come to a head because these kids are kind of in the middle of all that now, right? And they're going to be using the bridge to get to the planet and to be able to find the secret, and then it's all going to come out. And so, we'll see. We'll see.
And I love how immediately dismissive the droid overlords are. Be like,
of course,
they're children, right? Kids made a mistake, stumbled into something, and got into and are in big trouble and danger. Broke the law outside the barrier. Nothing we can do. Might as well say bye, kids. They're never coming back.
You have to keep what we have here safe. The treasure, whatever the treasure is, you have to keep the treasure safe. And I'm like, what the fuck is the treasure? I can't wait to see what everybody is like about and why their money is so old and like how he's hiding it under the.
Well, we kind of found that out this week too. Kim being like, there were these old Republic worlds, old freaking Republic. We're not talking prequel trilogy Republic. We're talking old, and all of these planets were destroyed by what and why, and why is this one flying under the radar?
The Alderaan joke was funny. Oh, you didn't hear?
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh shit. Yep.
Ooh. And Cooper makes a good point. It is
giving Fallout vibes.
Whatever happens outside the fall is none of our business. Right. Yeah, very true. In this case,
it's this dome planet.
Yep.
This literal gated
beyond the barrier, don't care. Literal gated community in space.
And this wouldn't have been on any of Jocasta's maps also as well. Because if it's not there, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Very Jocasta.
If the Owlcat's having a hard time figuring out where it is, then
we're in trouble.
We're in trouble. Also, I think Kim knows where it is.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you have me, I can get you there by memory. And it was like, what do y'all know? Y'all holding everything back from these kids. And it seems that KB has some sort of like medication that they have to take.
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Right. So it's going to be a situation where it's going to like one of them gets sick and they have to come together and actually be friends and like overcome obstacles. Like things we've seen before, sure. But we're excited to see them because of how well everybody's doing, right? Like, like Neil, my heart, Neil is gonna Samwise here is gonna be great when he has to step up. Like it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Neil and KB are the best. The other two I just want to strangle.
Yeah. I know Mark was probably watching like these fucking kids. If they don't still put your money away, like
exactly.
Why are you hiding credits under a bowl? It's a bowl,
right?
like real kid stuff. Like don't press all the buttons. Damn it! You felt like Richard Donner on the set of Goonies. You were like, just stop talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, solid 3 episodes. This is going to be 6 or 8. Do we know how many?
I believe 8.
8, I think. Okay. Yeah.
I
think it's only
so we're almost halfway through here then.
Yeah.
We'll be halfway through on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Coop, you're right. You bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other 2 are kind of running wild, left to entertain themselves, left to,
True. Neil has a big family.
Big family, and they're so cute.
Yeah.
They're the cutest. They just...
Where's your brother? In the bubble bath.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's in the bubble. He gets to take space bubble baths. I love him.
Space.
What a good life.
Bubble bath.
He gets to watch little holograms of acrobatic aliens.
Yes.
My whole heart.
Neil is Neil's top tier new Star Wars character for sure. Like he's in the top tier. So what do you think?
We gotta get this boy back to Runa.
Yes.
To his one true love.
He's gonna come back badass and just
confidence out the wazoo.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to talk to her finally.
Finally. I was on a space adventure. Let's talk. Like
he's gonna flip that elephant ear over his shoulder. Dangerous.
Hilarious.
Smooth.
So what do you think this treasure is? Do you guys have any theories, or because I got nothing?
I don't know. I mean, it could be if it's planet wide, it could be some valuable resource.
Okay.
I think it's underground.
For sure, yeah. And that ship that are in is part of that.
Yeah.
Included that's in that ship. Yeah.
Yeah, and whatever happened at one point, somebody got pretty close enough that ship got there, and they just let it crash. Right? It just, something happened to where they just swept it under the rug, just to kind of be like, oh, nothing happened here. We're okay. There's no threat. Whatever. Let's move on. Right. So yeah, clearly at one point the planet had become accessible, but since then it's just like a well-guarded secret, and it could be something to tip the tide of current events. Okay. Maybe that's the other reason why they're keeping it secret. That's what I got from it. Anyway. Okay. I mean, if we're thinking very generally, anyway.
Right. If it is a resource, do you believe it's a new type of resource or an existing?
It could be something like kyber crystal type, cortosis, something like again that could be used in obviously this long ongoing war that we've had in this galaxy.
Right.
It was the friends they made along the way. Yes.
The most precious resource of all.
It's actually bubble bath. Okay.
Yeah, it's bubble bath, right? Is cortosis super rare during this time in Star Wars?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it could be cortosis. Yeah. Yeah. Because it looks like they're mining something in that area. They're trying to get to the center of something.
Yeah, and they bring up a really great question in this episode. I was so excited that they did. And so like, what do your parents do? You're an analyst. What do they analyze? What do they do? What are they doing? I'm like,
It could be money, like old money, right? It could be the resource to create all that money. Who knows? I mean, like I said, it's something that can be definitely put to good use.
Yeah.
I think Wendell is the dad's name, right?
Yeah.
I think Wendell will crack, and we'll either figure out what this is through him, or Jude Law's going to find out what it is on the ship, being pirate face, and then figure out the coordinates to go back to get that. And while he figures that out, Wolfman Jack is going to also figure it out, because there has to be a situation where they're all going to Adatin and they all figure out how to get there, right? Like you would think, like this domed planet is everyone's destination. It's their kids getting back home and whatever these pirates want under this thing. I think we're all going to figure that out either through that ship or Window's dad going, like we're going to see Window like a day in his life going to work.
Yeah.
And we're going to see like him put the lab coat on or some shit or something like of that sort. And like, we get to see the resource and like, yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. I like the resource bit and not it being like literal treasure. Like here's actual booty. Like, nah, like I think if they're doming off a planet, the planet is the treasure.
Yeah.
So, but what? And these droids know something, obviously, and who's controlling them?
Yeah, who's the supervisor,
power, right?
Or the what do they call the? I don't remember what word they used for the.
I've never seen this many droids in power before either. Like literally overseeing things. So who are the eyes behind that?
Yeah, I feel like post prequel trilogy, that's not so cute anymore.
Also, the droid. Him getting the droid scene, and they turn on the one during the prequels, and he's like, "Did we win?" And then he just died.
I died. I was like, "Oh, honey bear, dude. No, you did not." And even close.
And watch that be the very last one to say anything.
Oh,
like, and that'd be great. Like, we got to see that. Also, Alfred Molina with the quiet cameo. The other
as the Ishi Tib.
Ishi Tib, yeah. And I was like, you sound familiar. And after the episode, I found out it was Alfred Molina. Nice. Crushing it.
Incredible.
But yeah,
that's a good tib.
Turning on
as
the battle
Jude Law said.
Yeah. And the battle droid said,
yes, Christopher, you need to watch Skeleton Crew. Cameo from Alfred Molina.
Yeah. Doc Ock himself.
As an Ishi Tib. You need it in your life. You need it.
So what do you think, Claire? Do you think it's a resource? Or do you think it's some sort of other underlying situation with this planet? Like, what do you think's going on?
I'm just worried that I think it could be a resource. I think it's more likely something more, how do we say, mystical? Potentially something Force related, some vergence in the Force here, or some sort of event. There's something that is being completely sheltered from folks. And I don't know. I'm very curious. And why is it also being sheltered from the people working there?
Yeah.
Who gets this information? Why? Because I feel like some things are more, some information is a little more dangerous to know. Yes.
Well, that's a good observation. It could be Force related, which will come back to the whole Win wanting to meet a Jedi or be near the Force in some way. Like, I think these kids think their planet is lame. And I think when they find out that their planet has something cool hiding on it, they're gonna like appreciate where they live more.
Grass ain't always greener, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. So it could be a powerful resource.
It's just the secrecy of it.
Yeah.
It's just the secrecy of it that makes me think like it's not just like an alloy. There's something here that we need to protect some being wants to protect the people from even knowing about.
Well, what could that be? They're doing a good job keeping a lid on it.
Yes, they are.
Because I got nothing. I didn't have these ideas before you guys told me. So I was like, I don't know what this could be.
And I love how open this show is because I also don't know where we're going next week.
Yeah,
I don't know what adventure we're going to be on. Right. I'm just excited to be on the ride.
I would like to take a nap during hyperdrive space. That looked super cozy, didn't it?
It looked very cozy.
Like the window was just this quiet, like we're just going through hyperspace.
Yeah. Also, obsessed with Jude Law's vaguely Force-related tricks, like turning the light off using the Force. Be like, if I'm not a Jedi, light off.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's like Chris was saying last week. I think he's just an untrained Force user who figured out how to move stuff. Maybe not.
Or he got kicked out for being a pain in the butt.
Or being probably a kid during the time of the Empire, he was just hidden or never discovered.
Yeah,
that's the other thing too, right? You're gonna have a lot of these people who it just never came about because you just couldn't.
You couldn't do it.
You had to stay in the Jedi closet.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Keep him in there with those robes.
Exactly.
You can't have that youngling beings. What if he's one of the younglings that got slaughtered? I'm joking.
He's alive though.
He's alive. Well, that was going to get slaughtered, but I'm joking. That already
Save
happened.
The younglings.
But yeah, I'm excited for more of this show. I absolutely love it. I think it's scored beautifully too. I think a lot of the music is very, very good. I am literally in. And it's Tuesday,
by the way,
right?
I was gonna say, even though I know because of the pirate thing, people say it's Space Goonies. To me, it's actually more kind of Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah, Flight of the Explorers.
Like Explorers, exactly. Yeah. It's more that, because see, here's the thing. If I wanted Space Goonies, you gotta have kids cussing, man. Give me some kids cussing, damn it.
And talking over each other.
Hey, Neil would never.
But that's the problem.
Right.
He should.
Oh no.
But these feel like it's like Explorers with the kids from Monster Squad.
Yeah, exactly. It's got that feel like. And that's why it's like, it's a little more innocent, obviously, because like, with the Goonies, it's like you got like the teenagers and they were very real in that sense that they could cuss and,
Corey Feldman saying wild shit in Spanish.
Like literally
incredible.
One of my favorite parts in that damn movie. Oh my God. Oh
so
my
good.
I love that damn scene that.
It'll never stop being funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Like, there's no kids wearing Purple Rain shirts in this show.
No. And it's funny because I think that would be cool too, because I would love, because we've seen rock stars and there's certain elements of that in the Star Wars universe that we've seen in the books and other thing, right? I think that I would love to have seen that, because if we're gonna do this and we're gonna be in this suburban setting, I want more of that, right? What would it feel like being an 80s kid, so to speak, in this neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Who are your idols? And so it's just little things like that. I'm like, oh, that would have been cool to see. So
I love it.
I'm excited. I hope they're doing a good job keeping the lid on it. I hope we find out something this week, but if not,
we will soon enough. Because it's gonna happen, and then you're gonna see what's at stake, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Because then there's gonna be more people who are gonna catch onto this, and you're gonna have a rat race to get not only the kids back home, but they want to be able to claim the prize.
Right.
Yep.
So
you gotta have it where he's getting these kids home while the other guys are there to destroy the planet and do whatever it takes to get what they want.
Again, this would have been a perfect opportunity to bring Hondo into all of this, but what do I know?
You never know.
Still early days.
Because if he does, you will hear a squeal from the other side of the United States. Okay.
Yes.
And it
by
will not
coastal
be because,
scrims.
And it will not be because a tornado is heading our way like yesterday. But.
Insane for you.
Yeah.
Wednesday here, but insane for you.
Right. And it's so funny because it's like, for some people, I get it. Like, just like earthquakes here, right? But it's like I wake up.
You're prepared for earthquakes. You're not prepared for that.
6 a.m. You wake me up before 6 a.m. And I look at the alerts. I thought, well, we had a lot of rain come up. That was a flash flood warning,
Yeah.
Things we live with, right? And I'm looking over and I'm all this tornado, and I'm all tornado. Oh my God!
Like,
so anyway,
y'all are crazy over there.
So yeah, another episode of PooDoo Croo in the bin.
Yes. By the way, we might get a Superman trailer this week.
Oh my God!
Wait, we might.
Yeah, they're saying.
Remember how we were talking about the premiere were like Nosferatu soon? I think it that's what's going to happen, but maybe not. But either way, there is some event I think going on tomorrow or something, and I think that'll be the first time it'll hit, and then sometime after that it'll be available to the general public. But who knows? I mean, it's all rumor at this point. But I'm ready.
I'm excited. I'm in the Superman headspace. I'm on season 3 of Superman and Lois. I'm ready for more Supermen.
Yes.
The superer, the better.
Superman.
That we do.
So, Claire, where can they find you?
Well, of course, you can find me here Sunday nights with the PooDoo crew, breaking down all kinds of things and stuff. What a crazy week this week.
Indeed.
That crazy week's going to continue on Tuesday night for BX Gaming. We are playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
Next week, we're doing the Forest Temple. Doing the Forest Temple, which means that you are going to see me struggle at one part. I get so anxious at one particular part of the Forest Temple, and that is the final boss, and it makes me mess up. That's how anxious it gives me nightmares to this day, and it makes me mess up. I hate you, Phantom Ganon. I hate you. So, anyway, come for my trauma. Tuesday nights, VX Gaming, Ocarina of Time is going to be a blast. And then you can catch me on the Imperial Senate podcast. And each week, the day after each new episode of Skeleton Crew, you can catch my reaction to the new episodes because I'm having fun. So live vicariously through me and have fun. And I'm at C-Stribs across all social media, and you can basically figure out everything I'm doing from there.
Very
I think
cool.
That's it.
Mark?
You can find me on all the socials at I am El Diablito, and of course on Sundays with you fine folks, and also on Gotham Outsiders.
Yeah.
And as for my social media, follow me along. You'll see me doing the Star Wars Advent Calendar and my other builds as well. So,
Yay.
Very cool. Very cool. You can find me here every Sunday. PooDoo Crew, 9 p.m. EST. Also, every Tuesday night for BX Gaming, we are playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I am incredibly psyched for the Forest Temple, to see Claire trauma through as on the final boss. I believe you were going to do fantastic.
yes.
Because you've only been fantastic so far. You did something. Change. I mean, all right.
The rest of the temple's fine.
I believe.
The rest of the temple's fine.
I believe. So, but yeah, you can find me there Wednesdays. I think we are coming back for Silent Hill.
Yay!
Nice.
Next week, I think we are coming back. So stay tuned for that. But yeah,
also,
Chris,
don't forget about
Yeah. Also, don't forget it is the Christmas season, and if you're looking,
it is the Christmas season.
It's Christmas season, and if you're looking for toys of any kind, please come. Action figures specifically. Check out Paraxium Outpost.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go to Target or Walmart and lose your mind trying to find that figure that's off the shelf. Support local businesses. Check out Paraxium Outpost. 20% off for the rest of the year, guys.
That's right.
Come by. Check it out. Buy locally. Great person behind the merchandising. Packs boxes like you wouldn't ever. He's a professional. It's insane. Your package will arrive to you incredibly safe.
Gorgeous, darling.
Yes. So do not be afraid to have your memorabilia, your toys, your collectibles shipped out. So come by for that.
ParaxiumOutpost.com.
ParaxiumOutpost.com. Do that, guys. We love you guys so much. We will see you next week. And may the Force be with you always.